In question 26, we're looking at a sheep farmer, a current flock or initial flock of 900. Each year her flock increases by 20%. She also sells 150 sheep each year. So at the end of the first year, it would be 1.20 times 900 less than 150. So that's how we can model it using a difference equation. That's the plus 20%, and the common difference of 150. So we call that 1.20 as my common ratio. Now we'll just model that on the calculator. So modeling this on the calculator, 1.20 times AN, and we subtract from that 150. We have initially 900 sheep. And we need to generate the table in order to get a graph. So you can see there, starting at 900, and it's increasing. You can see there, the increase seems to be heading uphill quite dramatically. And if I wanted to, I could analyze it like so. Now, when it comes to graphing a function like this, it pays to either go straight from the table or move through using the trace key. So reminder, the trace key, 900, 930, etc. I just happen to have one I made earlier now. So you can see the increase is shown like so. Now in part D, you're asked to remodel this situation where you're selling more sheep than before. So you assume the growth in the flock or increase is still 1.20 or 20%, but now we're selling 200. We have to assume initially we had 900 sheep. Now when we graph this or analyze it on a table, it pays just to do the comparison together. So that's the first situation in A, and that's in B, and you can see our numbers are dropping. Just generating the graph, and you can see the two contrasts. There will be questions in tests and exams and assignments where you have to draw the graph. So quite a powerful tool to have. Now, part E asks you to consider how many sheep the farmer should sell each year if she desires a steady state. Now, for a steady state, that means that the following year is equal to the previous year, which is going to equal 900 sheep. So in other words, I have to solve for D. And when I do that, that means t to the n plus 1 is 900 is equal to 1.20 times 900 plus the difference. So the difference is 900 take 1.20 times 900, and that difference is minus 180 sheep. So in other words, she has to sell 180 sheep each year to keep the steady state of 900, or can only sell for a steady state of 900 sheep. I'll just quickly demonstrate that on your calculator, just to show you the contrast. Make sure you use CN, otherwise you could be balancing it or basing it on a previous data information. And we start with 900, tick the box, we'll generate the table, and you can see the constant 900, and looks pretty neat in a graphical form there. So you can see the first case where we're only selling 150, the flock increased, selling 200, and then by contrast, selling the 180 sheep for the steady state scenario. Might be worthwhile just making sure you can graph that fluently on your calculator.